Welcome everyone. It's time for more Atomfall. Last time we explored, so to speak, Data Center B. Not too much to explore because it turns out that I am very much in need of the signal redirector, which is why we are currently in the prison. And I gotta be honest, Sim's word is damn true, isn't it? And I'm kind of sad that I've been killing a few protocol soldiers, because he told me that I was going to be able to get the sort of free reign in here, and boy do I have free reign. Even in areas where it doesn't feel like I should have free reign, like an area that said sort of authorized personnel only, which I seem to be. That is very, very weird, but also very useful because it means that I can walk around and do whatever the hell I want, which is to say steal everything. And we're gonna keep on stealing stuff in this episode. So yeah, basically that is what I did in the last episode, and as I said, we're in here for two reasons. Number one, Dr. Gallo, I think I do want to speak to her. However, it feels like, unless I've misread something, the signal redirector is obviously not on her person, it is in storage, and I might just have what I need to get into storage and just steal it. And that is something that I am quite fond of, if you know what I mean, by which I mean, I think the game basically gives you the option, do you want to shut to Dr. Gallo? I mean, I don't know if we need to. I probably can get the signal redirector anyway. So that's kind of fun. I like that. I like that about the game. But being the first time I play this game, I think I do want to chat with her just to see sort of what's up. We've heard a few recordings of her, I think. Yes. So it would be kind of interesting to see what her take on all of this is. So that's probably what we are going to do. But we are going to start by maybe go into maintenance because I can. Is that interesting? I think it is. So I do have the security key card. That opens that up. Am I allowed? I am allowed. I mean, it's weird. I did say this in the last episode that yes, I mean, if you don't follow along with Sims, you don't get the access that I currently have. Yeah, this place is potentially difficult. Potentially very difficult, but for me, I can just waltz around, do whatever the hell I want. I would like to say that I should be careful about restricted access anyway, because just because this area is not restricted, maybe this is. No, it's not. Of course it's not. They don't have any restricted areas in here. All right, then, maintenance. We have a few bits and pieces we can deal with here. Let's just look at this room first. I did see the little crawl space. Don't worry, I did not miss it. We have another door. Maintenance. Okay, so what can I feasibly expect to find in here, really? Don't know. But again, be very careful about moving into restricted access area. I am currently full up on a lot of stuff. Yeah, see, he's not going to have a problem with me. He has a stun gun. Those are fun. But yeah, he's potentially not going to do anything to me. And I think that maybe these crawl spaces, I see another one over there. How useful are they to me? Hello. Okay, I can just go everywhere. It's weird. So what do we have here? We have no idea, but it's an electric locked room, which I can get into. There we go. Security keycard was just lying on a table, which is also weird. So I can definitely get in here. Where am I now? Ooh, detention yard, not the detention yard. Is that what it's called? No, it's just the yard. Okay. Interesting. Do I want to go in here? There's a guy down there. And there's a gun here. Ooh, another one of those. But I don't think I need that. And you, I can easily deal with if I wanted to. There's just a gun sitting here. Well, you know what? I don't think there's any stealing in this gun or game, but I'm just gonna steal that gun. Why not? Okay, you know what? Chill out. We have a bunch of stuff to look at. Hello. Yep, see? Doesn't care whatsoever. It's amazing. Right. And then we have us. But this is the same. Oh, hello. But this is the same, right? Isn't that just a copy of the one that I have? Let me stay in the corner while I check that. Yeah, that did actually not come up as a thing. Yeah, that is probably just exactly the same. Cool, cool, cool. So there's another way to find that, but hold on. I had to use the card to get in here. So there is a different way to get in here. Then, interesting, also very interesting. Hello. What is this? Hello, okay. Just a mod crate. Nothing I can pick up because I don't have... What am I filled up on right now? Bandage and stuff. Okay, you know what? I'm okay with that loadout, so to speak. And then we come... Is this the one that I saw before? Or is this the one where he was standing? This is the one where he was standing. So you can get into here via that route. Sure.
Do as you're told, right?
Yes, yes, yes. I'll do as I'm told. Don't worry. Now, where was that guy? Now, where does this go then? Can it be a new place? Oh, it can be a new place. Oh, the door was barred. Yes. Gotcha. So that has a barred crate with the trading stimulants, lovely, and rifle ammo. Shan't say no to that. I have been stocking up on a lot of ammo, by the way. That is something that I'm very happy about. Because we might get into shooting fights at some point, who knows. That was card. Oh, we do have some SMG ammo. Hello.
Keep it civilized. No troublemakers.
Oh no 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 no. We're all no troublemakers. Don't worry. Oh bloody hell! Don't walk into me. For the love of God. I had some issues with a guard in, I think it was last episode, a guard that definitely wanted my attention somehow, but then sort of didn't stop wanting my attention, but also didn't, like, attack me immediately. It was quite weird. One SMG ammo. Why not, eh? You know what? Okay. So... Yeah, I'm wondering, because if you come from this place, this is barred, so you can't come from this place into here. So how do you get into here without the key card? Not sure, but I'm gonna open this. Hello! Hello, lovely people down here. Oh! Should not have done that. Should not have done that. Nope. Nope, okay!
I shouldn't. Someone there? Bastard! Whoa.
Well, I didn't do that. Okay.
All prisoners are reminded that the guards are permitted to
Okay, you're not shooting at me. That's good. You're not shooting at me. I didn't do anything. Right. You're not coming for me, I hope, because if you do, then I made a mistake.
I'll go see what's what.
I think someone went up to the robot. Why would you just run? I mean, just because the door opens doesn't mean you can just get out. There's armed guards and robots here, for crying out loud. Okay, that's probably why you're in jail. You're not the smartest tool in this toolbox.
Stay alert.
Gotcha.
Stay alive.
You are correct, sir. Yes, yeah. Hold on. Wasn't there a prisoner who went through there? Main facility. Yeah, I can't go there. Oh. Yes, okay, so main facility. Somehow you can get into here. I see that, but if you do that, you open up here.
You are here because you failed your community.
That doesn't mean that you can get through here, because this is also barred. Yeah, see, I don't know how you can get in here without the key card. That's weird. That was the tamest prison escape I've ever seen. But I think, aren't I done with maintenance right now? I think I am. I've opened up that, got the training stimulant, and got in there, got all of that. I think I am done with maintenance, so we can now... Ooh, hello! Oh, good thing I spotted this. I don't know if it's good. Is it into a new room, or is it not the same room? Hello, dead prisoner. Okay. That's a bit interesting. Anything useful in here? No, just moldy bread. If anyone wanted any of that. Wait. Hello? Wait. Where the hell am I now? Isn't this where I was before? I think it is, right? Wait. Where am I? Oh. I was about to say, where the hell am I now? Why are there dead guards here? Well, okay. There could be dead people because of the prisoners I just let out. Because I haven't been here. This is the mess hall, right? I haven't been here. Okay, so one or two protocol soldiers might have suffered there a little bit. It's all very sad, isn't it? Okay, so the prisoners did do a bit of a number on these people, but hopefully no one's annoyed at me. Oh yeah, you are bugged out, because of course you're bugged out. Are we chill? You're very agitated, aren't you? We seem to be chill, but you're also bugging out a bit, so now I can't go into the latrines or showers. I don't know if I want to be in there, but like, I would like to have the option. Another key card. Another security key card. Like, okay, there's a lot of places where we can get a security key card from here. Gotcha. More gun oil, though. Gun oil is something that I've been lacking a bit, so I have been picking up a fair bit of it lately, though, which is good. And more doors, so that's good. I can circumvene these people that seem to be bugged out. Okay, well, yes, I've been there. And presumably I had crawled out. I don't remember exactly what I did in the last episode, but that's maintenance. This is sort of where we ended up. Yes, this is into here. Gotcha. So what we want to do, security store. Yeah, I mean, we are looking at security and storeroom. Isn't that where I'm supposed to be? Hold on. Wait. Latrines and showers, bunk room, but it does say missile security storeroom, and it was supposed to be the secure storeroom where everything was supposed to be, but it says storeroom here. This is not where the signal redirector is. So it's not this storeroom. Okay, so where's security then? Is that... well, security is where I was, right? Storeroom keeps going. So, sorry about... oh, okay. Yeah, sorry about this, that I'm redoing everything here. But... there were arrows towards security, and... well, clearly not, so... okay, I'm missing something here, I feel like. Aren't I? Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, I'm a bit confused now, I realize that. Okay, well, this is where I got in. So now I am being a bit... ooh, it's just shotgun ammo I missed before, and rifle. Did I really miss this? Did I not just loot this little place here? Apparently not. Hold on. Where am I supposed to go? So many dead prisoners are here now. Should be a few, I think. Right. Lower floor. is, of course, interesting. And I think that just opening this is fine. No one cares about that, right? Yeah, see, still fine. Lower floor. But still, prison yard. Right. Oh, right. So this is on the other side of this. So now I can open that up. Release the prisoners again. You have... Ooh. Hello. Somehow that feels like a... oh, I could have gone around here. Okay. I didn't actually realize that. Okay. Well... Would I be allowed in there? Again, let's just take a step back. The yard office. Am I allowed in here? Yes, I am. Ooh, There's an SMG. I am sorry to you. You're gonna go down. There's my first SMG. Cool. Gun oil. And yes, I know about those. Solitary confinement blocks. Detention report for Captain Sims. We're currently full to overflowing in the main detention block. You're literally not, but sure. Well past assigned capacity. It's rough on the prisoners, but frankly, I'm more concerned that it's starting to lead to systemic security failures. Unhappy prisoners and overwhelmed guards are a dangerous combination. Currently feels like there's more guards than prisoners, even after the ridiculous prison escape, but still. That being the case, I'd like to suggest that we consider converting the rare storage areas of the facility into temporary solitary confinement blocks. It would ease overcrowding and allow us to isolate some of our repeat troublemakers. We could use the shipping containers back there to rig something together in a few days. I just need the word. Okay. Don't know how that relates to anything, really. Bandage. No, that's fine. So now I have a SMG. So I'm going to put that on nothing right now, but I have it. So that is gonna... So high damage, low range, average recoil, but that's cool. Finally have an SMG, and it's also a stock level SMG, which is very nice. Right. Tin cans, etc. Door to open. Oh, but this is literally into the same area. So why would I have to squeeze through there, huh? Are you gonna say that I'm allowed down here too? Because that's just gonna be weird. At some point, this is gonna be restricted, isn't it? And I'm gonna be dead. Ooh. Okay. This area over there too. Like, am I just... Oh, okay. Okay, yes, sure. Sure. I'll come down here. Oh. Over here somewhere. Special box, I'm gonna assume. No, on this occasion not. Also, don't have a gun out. Very bad to have a gun out, I think. Iodine, first aid. First aid would be nice. Okay, you know what? Since I now come the other way... Yeah, basically what I'm thinking here is... What's confusing me a little bit is that you can come here without the keys, without the clearance, etc, etc. And if you do that, obviously, having these alternate routes obviously could be very, very important and interesting. But for me, who cares, go wherever I please... It doesn't really matter, if you know what I mean. Now, I can absolutely vault over to go there, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna follow this guy. Okay, are we gonna have a problem? There you go. Go away. So by the way, the signal redirector, I've now realized that these things are related to that. Ooh, you have an atomic battery. But yeah, these things. We can signal redirect these, as you can see there. Something comes up, but since I don't have it, I can't do anything with it. But I can go in here anyway, so that's lovely. Hello. Restricted? Nope, not restricted. So yeah, the signal redirector is part of, like, let's say, is it a puzzle game sort of a thing? I don't know, but both in the data center B and of course, as we know from before, robotics, we need the signal redirector in order to be able to do what we need to do. Okay, still not restricted. Still not restricted. Is that a person? Oh, this is where she's gonna be, right? This is presumably even that person over there. Right, we're not gonna step into anything that could be restricted in unnecessarily, but I can't help but notice that there is a crawl space there. But if I go, oh no, that's not the same person. Not the same person. I mean, you would assume that security is gonna be... No, of course not. Ah, Sims, you put way too much faith in me, my dear sir. You put way too much faith in me. You really shouldn't have. Can even... I'm not gonna go in there until you sort of make your way away a bit. Yep, okay, let's go here. Another security key card. I really don't need it, but there we go. There's the signal redirector. I will grab that. Thank you. So let's see what we say about that. I managed to get my hands on a signal redirector. I can use it to interact with electrical junction boxes and alter the direction of the current flowing through them. Yes, indeed. That is what I gathered, and that is how we're going to be able to, for example, turn off turrets. So there you go. Done that. Not gonna bother these lovely people. So at this point in time, what I talked about before is that I can probably just leave now. Like, I don't need to talk to the doctor. There's no need to. But, as I said, it's also the first time I've ever played this game. So, of course, I want to sort of check out what's in the game. I don't want to rush through things. Right. Is there anything else fun? There could be some valuable loot, etc. But I am going to assume that is the doctor, because she was sort of the most lit up, if you know what I mean. But we also have the master... Oh. Okay, so now you're going to be around. If I do... Ooh, we can scan stuff. What are we scanning? How does this work? What is it that you want me to scan? I mean, it's probably gonna be in here, right? I'm a little bit unsure. I don't think it's actually out here. I don't think so. Right. I can see this. This seems promising, though. Yeah, here we go. Security key card for this. So I can still open up a whole bunch of stuff without anyone bothering me. Okay. Why? Oh. Oh! Ho, 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 ho. Firearms mastery. There we go. Finally something potentially very useful. Right, I've been waiting for this. What do we get? We get reduces weapon fire recoil. Less interesting. Reduces firearm sway when aiming down sights. That's good. And increases firearm damage when your heart rate is low. Yes, we're gonna take that one. We're also gonna take that one. That feels reasonable. The recoil, so far, not really a problem. So far, a lot of weapons haven't really had any significant recoil, so that's all fine. Right, so you will need to do something somewhere. That doesn't have power. So look at this, look at this. We can do something. There we go. Hack that thing. Bam! Now this has power. See? Already learned how to do this. Cool, so that is how we're going to be able to navigate a few bits and pieces. And we actually get, would you believe it, a pneumatic dispatch tube. Lovely. We get a crate for more stimulants. Cool. Cloth, etc. We can open up that door, but let's just wait a few seconds. I can now update, rather upgrade, I wanted to say. Can't I? Yes, I have 2 Falkirk battle rifle. I think I now have plenty. I have 9 gun oil. But we're gonna store away those 2 for now. Gonna grab those 2. We are gonna craft ourselves a Falkirk battle rifle pristine. Very lovely. Now, the question is, how does that compare? So we have semi-automatic sniper, that is bolt action sniper. High damage, high rate of fire, high accuracy. This is excellent damage, low rate of fire, very high accuracy. So this doesn't feel better, does it? I mean, high rate of fire isn't really what you're going for with this one. And this is excellent damage, which feels higher than high damage. That's a bit of a letdown, isn't it? But, yep, we're just gonna store you away. And we're gonna bring back my... Ooh, I had 2 of these as well. Had I not created an Enfield LMG pristine? Probably I haven't. No. Right, we're gonna do that as well, because I think I have everything I need for it. Let's go to crafting. Let's create a Enfield LMG pristine. But I suppose that is gonna compare... That is gonna compare to the modified thingamajig. So if I bring that in, that is automatic assault rifle, automatic light machine gun, but it uses the same bullets, I think. High damage, excellent damage, very high rate of fire. This doesn't have any rate of fire, apparently. Okay, low accuracy, high accuracy. The modifications have been done by hand, sure. Don't care about that. High recoil. See, again, kind of feels not what I want, basically. So we're going to bring in this. We're going to say that that's fine. I now, by the way, have all the tools, which is cool. So I don't think I need to do anything else with that one.
That the guards are permitted to use lethal
force
against escapees.
Open that for no reason. We're also going to go up here, because there's something up here. Hello.
Being bayoneted. Ask yourself, is trying to dodge justice worth a bayonet in the ribs?
I still haven't looked up a mod for clearing out all the loudspeaker stuff, but I'm definitely gonna do it soon. So, if I pull this lever, I'm gonna say all the doors open. Let's chill with that for just a tiny moment. Maybe don't do that before we have seen what we have in here. So, are you by any chance Dr. Garrow?
You!
Garrow.
You there! Come
I
here.
was completely correct. Hello, Dr.
Who
Garrow.
are you then? You don't look like any sort of guard.
Well, you're very astute, Dr. Garrow. So, Dr. Garrow, I've heard about you.
Well then, my reputation precedes me. Are you here to free me? You'd better be. I might be the only person who can resolve this whole dreadful mess.
Well, you say that. Okay. First I need something I can take back to Captain Sims. I don't want any part of the prison break. Might help you return for some information. Yeah, how about some information first?
Good lord, it's hardly the time for an interview. One question. I will answer one question, and then you must release me.
I mean, I hope you realize that you're like in no position to make demands right now. So, do you know a way out of the zone? Don't do that one. Have you heard the name Oberon? Of course she has. Who exactly are you? And have you been remotely disabling the protocol security systems? Or how have you? Gotta be honest, none of these are very interesting. Like, for example, how have you been remotely disabling the protocol security systems? I know how, with the signal redirector. I got it. Have you heard the name Oberon? Obviously she has, because she's, you know, part of the crew that worked on this thing. And I'm only asking, have you heard of Oberon? I'm not asking, what is Oberon? Which would have been the more sensible question. Do you know a way out of the zone? Well, I have options for that, so I'm not really sure why I would go to her for that. So I suppose, you know what, Dr. Garrow, who the hell are you?
Dr. Diane Garrow. I was involved on the initial project that led to all this. It isn't my fault, by the way, what happened. But I may be able to repair matters. And I'm doing nobody any good, stuck in a cell down here.
Well, isn't that sad then? But, yeah, okay. Is there anything I can take back to Captain Sims? After all, I am here on his behalf.
Ye gods! That man! He doesn't give up, does he? Look, I don't care what information you take back to him. The man's a narrow-minded fool. He'll never understand this place. I, on the other hand, well, not to boast, but I built it. I'm a far more useful ally to have in this neck of the woods than the captain can ever aspire to. Look, just agree to get me out of this wretched cell, and I'll give you whatever you want.
Okay, well, what is it that you think I want? Yes. Okay, give me the information first. I know it's worth it. See, that's the proper thing.
Very well. I had a particular device with me, a signal redirector. The device allows me to remotely alter the polarity of power signals, especially useful for bypassing old security systems. Those buffoons. A very charitable term considering they've accused me of muttering incantations like a fairy tale witch. Those buffoons who confiscated the device thought it was a broken radio. The signal redirector itself is probably being kept in their security office nearby, so have a hunt around. Once you have it, there's an old control room near here that the soldiers have been unable to unlock. Use the device to redirect power to that control room, and you will be able to get inside. From there, you should be able to open the cell doors.
Well, there you go. So, again, that information was pretty much pointless. Anyway, before we do anything, is there anything I can talk to you guys about? No. What do I say about this? I spoke to Dr. Garrow in the protocol prison and managed to learn some information that Captain Sims would be interested in. Did I? Apart from the signal redirector. I learned that she has been using a special device. Yeah, I know that. I already have it. So, okay, nothing to gain from these people. Which is, I'm gonna be honest, from a sort of gameplay perspective or story perspective, it's kind of weird that we don't get to talk to these people. I realize that the developers might not have had, I don't know, time or inclination or whatever, but like, these people are here for a reason. It would be kind of fun to just talk to them, even though it might not lead to anything. So, I'm gonna say a bit of a hit on the mark there, so to speak. Now, before we do anything, we're gonna check out this place, if there is anything. And where does that lead? I kind of want to check that out. So we have a way to the interchange here. That is also locked. Ooh. Do I need to flick the switch in order to get in there, maybe? If that's the case, yes, that might be indeed quite interesting. Is this... Wait, is this where I... Is this where I came from? No. Oh, bloody... That really got my blood pumping, apparently, running up the stairs. More storage, as a matter of fact. Is this where I came... Hold on. Have I been here? Wait. Is this where I came from? No, it's not where I came from. There's a barcode here. Interesting. Okay. So, is this like a different way to get in here? Because there is this thing, which I obviously will check out. So where does this lead? It's exciting. Hello? Ooh. Okay. This is probably then the other bridge I saw, right? Yes, that's on there. Oh, so we could have gotten up here and around. Now you thought that there was something here. But you don't anymore. Okay. The signal reader. What are you? What are you? I mean, there's nothing here. So I'm not sure exactly what it is that you want. But now we're back here. That is where I came down. We have another crate. Lovely. More pistol ammo. I mean, it does feel like I don't have the vault option here, so it doesn't actually feel like we're supposed to be able to go anywhere else here. And I shouldn't test that because the game could literally just say, nope, you can't go. But on the other hand, hold on. I realized that I now completely ignored her for just a few moments or two here. Nothing in here, but we can absolutely come down here, right? Intriguingly, yes, yeah, there is stuff here. And a lit up skeleton. That's a bit interesting, not gonna lie. Special box here. Yes, special box. Raw deal. Cowboy picture library 440. Gunpowder makeshift grenade. Cool. Can't do anything with that. Right. Allow me to, by the way, just pick the torch up. Okay, so that little detour was just for that. Gotcha. Right. Question. Do I help the doctor out? I think I just might. Again, as I said, first time playing the game, I definitely would like to just be able to explore as much as possible from the game, or what the game has to offer, so to speak. I still don't know exactly what it is that I'm supposed to be able to redirect here, but might be somewhere else, basically. Right. I don't think there is a whole lot more, not as far as I can tell. I'm apparently not interested in any of these boxes, even though they look like they can contain very interesting stuff indeed. Anything over here? No, apparently not. That is clearly a power thing, but not a power thing that we are interested in. So, if I now release these lovely people, what's gonna happen to them? Because there are armed guards here, like heavily armed guards, so it's not like you should escape. I mean, you're gonna get killed immediately. I'm not gonna help you. I'm not gonna help you kill anyone. Let's see what happens. There we go. Everyone gets out. She runs towards the interchange. So presumably then, that is now open.
Alert! Prisoner containment failure in progress. All guards report to the armory.
See, now it's trespassing. Alright then, that's okay. So basically what I did there is I chose between her and Sims. You can sort of see it that way. I'm okay with this decision for now. For now, I am okay with this. Okay. Yeah, because I did that. Everyone's gonna be annoyed at me, but I can. Damn it! Oh, okay. I am gonna have to escape. And yeah, you hear that? That's the sound of me not gonna have a good time here.
Is it over?
That's the sound of me not having a good time in a few moments or two. But I have a shotgun, which I've learned is very good against humans. So...
Alert! Prisoner containment failure in progress. All guards report to the armory.
Okay. All guards
He'll
report...
be dead soon enough.
Okay, but you're like all the way over there. And again, remember what I said before. Remember what I said before. I don't have to go into armed combat, not armed combat, ranged combat.
You're not getting out of this.
If I don't have to, so to speak. But I'm also very good at this. There we go. Put you down. Does it mean that we're safe? Like, are you the only person alive, or?
You're as good as dead.
Oh. Who said that? Who said that? I'm gonna sneak out of here if I. Oh. You see, now I kind of maybe do want to go the other way, because this is the way past the, yeah, past the turret. But was I able to go the other way, though? Let's see. Oh.
Right there.
That was some nice misses there, but I have a lot of bullets, so it's fine. There we go. Oh, bloody hell. Yes, I should also remember training, because I am doing very poorly here. There we go, there's good damage. Reload that. Go over to this gun. Oh, that was a good job. Oh, lovely hit. Now, however, what I should be able to do with this turret is redirect it. So, there we go. Yeah, scan that. And you are turned off. Lovely. So that's how that works. Ooh, oh, it's a rusty one. Okay, if I this is annoying. I was about to say, isn't that her? No, that was the lady. That was the lady. Wait, I have a tube in there in case I find another stock version of the SMG. I am almost tempted, however, to do this, to have this on too, because I have a lot of bullets for this bloody thing. So start using them a bit might be actually good. Do you have a stock version? No. But you do have a rusty... Oh. I can get a pristine version of this gun right now. It's gonna have to require me to run a bit. And there is a guy down here. You know what? It just feels like a smart thing to do now that I can, right? Doesn't it? So, sorry that you have to play around with me, I was about to say. That you have to sort of... Where is the guy that was talking before, by the way? I felt like it was in this direction. Doesn't seem like he is anymore. So, in straight... There is someone left here, but it doesn't seem to be too interested. So we're gonna store away that and that. And yes, that is what I need. So now we just run. And if anyone wants to shoot at me, it's fine. Ooh. Don't know where he is. There doesn't seem to be anything in there. So let's run. And pick up those rusty ones. We can make the... Ooh. I might not actually have the gun oil. Might not have the gun oil, but I mean, if I don't have the gun oil, I don't, and we'll get that later. Right, so to go into there, thank you, and then run back. We conserve bullets as much as possible. I wasted a few shotgun shells there. I probably shouldn't even have used that gun, to be honest. Are we cool? Are you stuck somewhere? I think you're stuck somewhere, which is why you are just talking. And not doing much else. Right, so I already have the means to create a stock peerless. Yeah, I'm not gonna have the oil for this, sadly. That is a bit of a shame. I'm lacking one. Okay, well that's fine. Just store you away. We're gonna bring back the Lee number 4. That's there. Then the... where's my... Hold on. Where is my... Not the single shot. Where is it? Here we go. Easily hunting shotgun. There we go. Lovely. So that is on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, good.
Alert! Prisoner containment failure in progress. All guards report to the armory.
There we go. Hopefully. Anyway, so now I'm gonna have to escape the prison, and luckily I have, I think, looted the place pretty clean, so I'm okay with this happening now. But obviously, ooh, can I even go back to Sims? Because he's gonna know, right? He's gonna know that what I did in here. Which could... Are you shooting at me?
Prisoner containment failure in progress. All guards report to the armory.
No. You are not shooting at me. There's a lot of kerfuffle going on. Okay. Did I have an alternate way out? I don't think I did. What I do think I have is a golden opportunity here. Because I'm gonna have to find my way out, that's just how it's gonna be. I have a golden opportunity, don't I? Yeah. Maybe. He's a bit annoyed. I did not see that I had lost that much health. Boy, I had lost a lot of health. What can we do here? Oh! Oh! Hello! You came around the back of me. Oh, and then... Oh, this is... Shoot. Right, I had to replay just a little bit, but I have sort of done everything basically the same as before. And I don't think I should go there if I can avoid it. Right. So far, they don't actually know that I'm here, right? Ooh. Is that? No, that is not gun oil, Sally. I am gonna eat this Cornish pastry to get up to full health, but I can get around, right? Now I am. You know what? I was talking about this in the last episode. Like, do I take out people? Am I at some point gonna have to fight my way through? And if that happens, have I made a good decision to sort of take out people? Turns out that yes, very much so. But well, maybe I can do a little bit of good work. And bloody hell, it was supposed to be a silent takedown. That was not silent. Jesus Christ, man. I have a lot of bullets though in my various guns, and I have put on a save now so that I don't have to replay too much. But if I can stealth my way through this, which I think I can, but there are people here. There are people here. What the hell is making that sound? There are people here. So the question is, can I move around them? Like now, where am I with regards to... Oh, there's definitely people here though. Have they actually gone to the armory? That's a good question. Like they were supposed to. And also I'm a bit curious now. That voice, the voice that has been on the loudspeakers, is that the sound that it's currently doing? Oh, yeah, the one down there. Is that a record? Oh, I don't. You actually didn't see me there immediately. Good. Oh, there we go. And now I might actually be in trouble. Back the hell up. The hell up. No, you might have actually been alone. Might actually have been... Did I miss the first shot? Because it feels like it didn't even do anything. I mean... You see, that would have been a one that I could have taken out manually. But yeah, see, okay, so I can get out here. That's true. But that's again past the machine. Or whatever. That's not a way through. That's not a way through. Is there any? Now they're just whistling again. Lovely. They've completely forgotten about everything bad that's happened. But yeah, this does go. That body. Is that for here? Oh, yes, indeed it is. Okay. Hello. Can I even get to you from here? I wonder. You have a stun gun. Okay. I'm almost tempted to. I have one grenade. I have one grenade. You know what? If I go over to this gun right now, feels like a smart choice here, right? Lovely. Hello. Hello. Goodbye. I mean, the good thing about the robot is that it is not going to be able to come through here. That's a shit. It's not going to be able to... Oh, hello. There we go. There we go. The shotgun is good for humans. Would you believe it? Hopefully the prisoners have done something right. Hopefully. That is a broadside auto 5. What is that? Is that a shotgun? I would assume. Yes. I mean, that sounds fun to take. Not gonna lie, but what the hell do I replace? Because I don't want to run back down just to store away something. So, you know what? That's just gonna have to be there. It's very sad. I had already checked you. Did not mean to pick that up. What? Oh, is this like a one-time thing then? That's interesting. Well, I don't care about that right now. What I do care about is this thing. You had the scrap. Get the scrap, thank you. More scrap.
All guards report to the armory.
Oh, hello. So I just need to get up. Can I circumvene the robot, I wonder? Because right now you're being very annoying. Just standing there. So, would you mind? I think you would mind. Hello. You were moving so much before. Why aren't you moving now?
Alert! Prisoner containment failure in progress. All guards report to the armory.
Hello. Are you charging? Oh, hello.
Sighted.
Ow. Damn it. Oh, did you shoot me through there then? Well, if you wanna... Nope. If you wanna come through the door...
I go to see what's about.
Yeah, go and see what's about. And I have evaded capture. Yes, he's gonna...
You bugger!
Oh, bloody hell, you took a shotgun blast to the face. Holy hell, man.
Murdering scum!
Was that he who said that? No. Or was it? Wait. There's another one there. Oh, bloody hell, that was a miss. That was a miss. That was a miss. Do you want to come through here then? Probably not. There we go. I heard a splat of dead people. He's very unobservant, which I absolutely am thankful for. Okay.
Alert! Prisoner containment failure in
Now
progress.
the robot seems fine. Okay, the robot is fine now. The robot has come around, so to speak. Damn it! No. Okay, but yeah, the robot is actually on the move now, so I should be able to circumvent it a bit. If it would just like to cancel, there we go, target has disengaged. So now we just need to pick a moment where it's going in a way that we want it to go. Oh, no, chill out. Chill out. Why did you give it such a menacing voice? Did you really have to do that?
Expanding search perimeter. Activating suspicious mode.
Yes, do suspicious mode. That's very good. So now we are gonna go here. We're just gonna run. See? This is fine. Ooh, now that I think about it, did I unlock all the doors? Yes, yes I did. Okay, so it wasn't just those 5. It was actually the entire block here. Gotcha. Okay, well that's fine. This is the way out, right? Yes. But I think I'm gonna probably end the episode right as I leave. Or rather before I leave, maybe I should say. Because surely I'm so sorry, sir. You were unarmed. I could have killed you in the very beginning, but I didn't because, well, you were unarmed. I'm very sorry, sir. But you would have killed me, so, you know, all's fair in love and war and whatnot. Right, you know what, I shall... Oh, I can't actually pick that up. So yeah, you had virtually nothing on you, a bit of scrap, and that's about it. So, what I was thinking was that, yes, okay, cool, I have made it out of the prison, largely intact, so to speak. But I'm gonna have to make it out of the entire base, aren't I? Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Real fun. We're gonna leave that for the next episode because this is the exit. Yes. Okay, good. I've done what I needed to do, and do I go back to Data Center B immediately? I think I just do because in Data Center B there was only really the storage room, I think, so nothing more really. And then onwards from there, we can go to like robotics. I think that, yeah, the next episode might be interchange episode, which will be fun. So, right, we start the next episode by trying to make it out of the protocol camp, because we are not going to be allowed there anymore, I don't think. That's going to be fun. We are looking forward to that. For now, though, this has been Ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.